are doing well, because what's going on in this world is not. Y'all, I had to come on live right quick. I know it's early in the morning. This is not something I typically do, but I just received this article on Google, right? About, hold on. Y'all have to see this. Y'all have to see this. Look. Let me see if y'all can see it. Buffalo Wild Wings admits boneless wings are not wings after lawsuit. I've been trying to tell people about this food for years, about the water for years, and all these different things that's going on. Now more than ever, I told y'all, when I be shopping at the market and I take y'all with me, I'll be like, if it doesn't look like a chicken, don't get it. If it doesn't look like a steak or beef or whatnot, don't get it. When you're in these restaurants and they trying to serve you God knows what, don't get it. When you're in these buffet lines and whatnot, I'm trying to get somewhere where it's not a flare, y'all. Hold on. Don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's like meat that looks questionable, if it doesn't have a bone in it, if it's supposed to have a bone in it, like say for instance, chicken have bones in it. You know what I'm saying? We know this, right? And if you're in the line, say for instance, if it's like some kind of type of meal with spaghetti and they mix like some chicken pieces in it, don't get it. I'm telling y'all, this stuff is questionable. Hold on, where are my glasses? I just had my glasses. I'm gonna read the article for y'all. The man sued Buffalo Wild Wings because they was serving him. They was saying it was a buffalo wing and it wasn't even a wing. Look. Buffalo Wild Wings admits boneless wings are not wings after a lawsuit. It's true. Buffalo Wild Wings responded to a lawsuit claiming its boneless wings are not actually made from wings, are not actually made from chicken wings. With the restaurant confessing to the allegations, a Chicago man filed a lawsuit against the chicken wing chain last week for false advertising, saying the boneless wings are overpriced since they are basically chicken nuggets. And y'all don't know what's in those nuggets neither. They not real, it's not real food they serving people. Why you think so many people sick? Why you think these kids and a lot of people got about 4 or 5 different bellies? They have one stomach and they got about 4 or 5 different layers and every stuff coming out. It's the food. Says Amin Halim alleges in the lawsuit against Buffalo Wild Wings and franchisors Inspire Brands Incorporated that the boneless wings are just slices of chicken breast meat dip fried like wings, and that customers would either pay less for the boneless wings or not purchase them at all if they knew what the product was made of. So he states, he said, biting into the wings, it didn't taste like chicken at all. This is clear-cut case of false advertisement. It should not be permitted. And all the different types of ingredients that they are adding to these so-called wings is not real food. As consumers should be able to rely on the plain meaning of a product's name and receive what they are promised, the lawsuit stated, according to Fox television stations. Now, Buffalo Wild Wings is sarcastically confirming the allegations in the lawsuit, while also revealing well-known facts that other foods they sell do not contain what is included in the product's name. Y'all, this is really serious because the stuff that we're putting into our bodies, it affects our mind, it affects our brain, it affects our thought process, it affects our health and our ability to be able to go out here and do great in the world or whatever the case is. Y'all, this is not only with these restaurant chains, this is also in the market too. Be careful what you eat, be careful what you're feeding your children, man. Most of that stuff in the market is garbage. It's nonsense, foolishness, allegedly. And a lot of the products for y'all children, they put so much sugar in it. If y'all feed y'all kids all them sugary that cereal early in the morning, good luck with that, because you're on your way. They're on their way to getting diabetes thanks to you. Now, as a result, Mr. Halim suffered a financial injury as a result of defendant's false and deceptive conduct, the lawsuit reads. Buffalo Wild Wings began selling boneless wings about 20 years ago. That's how long they've been doing this. And they have become one of the most popular items on the menu, according to the lawsuit. The complaint cites a news report stating that restaurants started selling boneless wings because of the rising cost of actual chicken wings and the reduced cost of chicken breast. Halim is suing on allegations of false and deceptive business practices as well as other claims. There you have it. I know a lot of people, a lot of preppers who are off the grid, they said one of the main benefits of living off the grid for them has been that they've been able to restore their health, meaning that now that they have gardens and whatnot and fresh fruits and vegetables, and that they have chickens and all that they butcher themselves, and eat and prepare themselves, that they're so much healthier, that their mind is so much clearer, their brain is so much clearer, it's less foggy. They're saying that their physical bodies are healthier, they're able to walk longer or to last longer throughout the day. Over here in America, it's very excessive with bad foods and non-foods. People are consuming this stuff by the busloads. And not only that, they're also feeding it to their families. And this is wearing people out, tiring people down. And this is and it's also causing people to be violent. Y'all, this is genocide here, man. These people run all these industries. They're not only in the government, they're in the food, they're in the weather, they're in the music, they're in every area of our lives, man. So if y'all going along with them, if we're going along with them and what they put out, they're in the media. They run everything. If you follow me on Patreon, I talk about it. I have videos that break it down, how they're in every industry in our lives. Even in these schools y'all send y'all kids to, they teaching your kid how to basically grow up and be in debt and work for them. You know, this food is bad. I'm going to have to say allegedly because I'm on YouTube, but that's what's really going on. So I just wanted to come up here real quick, before I go out about my day, because I usually post a video by now, but I came across this and I really wanted to inform the public and inform you survivors, because I always try to iterate and always, talk to you guys about being healthy, how to, in regards to eating less, try to eat less, watch what you're eating, exercise every single day, meditate, pray every single day. These things are important in our lives because we're living in a society where they basically trying to break human beings down. It's been a planned population all the while, allegedly. But that's what's really going on. So I just wanted to talk to y'all, and I hope everybody is well. But y'all be careful in your day. Be careful of what you're eating. Guard your mind. Guard your life. Guard your body that God has given us. We only have this one body. It's not all about money, 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 money. Food, 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 food. We came in this world without those things. We're going to leave this world without them. Oh, hey, how you doing, Mr. Nice One? Shane Dacia say, hi, how you guys are doing? Thank you for joining my live. I'm sitting up here talking about these Luciferians that want to be putting everything and anything in the food. Like you're here. Oh, thank you so much, Shane. I really appreciate it. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, a lot of stuff in the food, most of it ain't even real food. They had a document. Guys, thank you for waiting. I don't know what happened. When you go to telling the truth, the devil don't like that. I don't know if YouTube did me like that, but see, that's okay. It's all right. But y'all follow that other Prepper Zan backup channel just in case, because, we in the end times, and, us messengers of God, they going to try to do everything to distract and disturb us. But I'm strong. It says, we love your channel. Thank you so much, Mr. Nice One. Thank you for your support. Lil 51. Hi, love you and God bless you as well. Thank you always for your support. It says no worries. Yeah, but y'all, the food ain't real. None of this stuff is real. I'm trying to tell y'all what I know. It's not. It's all these ugly, nasty agendas to wipe us up out of here. And it's been like this for a long time. And being an empath, sometimes I want to ask God why I have to know all this stuff, why I have to feel it, and why I have to see it for what it really is. Because when you see this stuff for what it really is, first of all, it goes to making sense to you why you always have these feelings of these discomfort feelings about things that go on in life. And why you always have these feelings of, why do I have to be living like this? Why I got to be working every single day to make somebody else rich? Why I have to be working every single day just to be paying a bill? Why come I can't live the life that I want to live, that God created me to be able to live? Why come I can't utilize my talents and skills to do what I really want to do in life, but I got to do what I got to do because I'm born into this evil, wicked system created by these Luciferians that's going to continuously line their pockets. These people do everything to line their pockets. Like right now, how they're transferring the money systems over to a system like what China have over there, where they follow everything you do, or you can't buy this, you can't buy that. Everything is on a credit system. I know here in Texas, they're trying to prevent that from happening here. The Senates are trying everything to keep Texas separate. And I believe in Florida, they might try to do it too. That's why people are migrating to Texas and Florida, because they're going against what this government is doing to people. Y'all, I'm telling you, it would behoove us, if you're not growing your own food and you haven't planted fruit trees and you're not raising your own animals, to deal with local farmers. That stuff in the market is terrible. Before the stream stopped, I saw a documentary of how they be bleaching the mushrooms and bleaching different food so it could look differently, how they plant a lot of these foods and nasty soil. They don't care about our life. They don't care about our health. It's for us to care about our lives. It's for us to care about our health. And man, nowadays, y'all, they coming in with their agendas. They not hiding this stuff with polluting the air. They been doing that with chemtrails, but now they have like all these different chemical explosions and stuff. So when you see it happening to one area, don't think it's not happening in your area neither. They just not gonna tell you. Now the truth is coming out about these Luciferians, these politicians, how they always lying to people. Thank God for those people over there in East Palestine that's blowing the whistle off these folks, because for years they was telling us out here in Texas, some of these demon rat politicians, when there'll be a flood, they be like, well, just stay in Texas, everything gonna be all right, we have everything we need. They tell people that because they get more funding. The more people that's been affected, the more funding the city, the state in that area gets. But the people who've been affected never get a dime of it. Just like how they told those people in East Palestine that the evacuation was lifted, they could come back to their homes. They didn't tell them that the evacuation was lifted because they care about them and everything. The air was safe and the soil was safe and the water was safe. They told them that because the evacuation had to be lifted in order for that railroad company to start back getting that train back on the tracks and doing business. And they allowed those people to come back into that area, polluted air, polluted water, polluted soil, and told them it was okay for their kids to go back to school because they make money off everybody's child that's in that classroom that day. So you see what I'm saying? So they're not going to tell us the truth about nothing. Y'all better watch that food. I'm telling y'all now. You want to live a long, healthy, prosperous life? You want to be healthy? Leave that food in the markets alone. Now, I still go to the market every now and then. Y'all know I do. But I go over there to the fruits and vegetables, especially when I'm traveling and I don't have access to the fresh fruits and vegetables in my home. And I don't be liking to do that neither because they clean and they got it shining all up. What fruit and vegetable in the garden or on a farm that's all shined up? It's going to have like dirt on it. It's not going to look all polished. And if you notice when you go in the market, they got that stuff looking all polished. And then with the meat, it's like, You know, I'm not going to talk against the meat. I'm going to talk against how they do it in the market. They pump that meat up with all kinds of stuff. So, first of all, the way they kill them animals is wrong. Y'all, let me tell you something. We have to be careful putting dead stuff in our bodies. Now, meat has a lot of protein, but when they lining them cows up, about to butcher them, y'all know them cows know they about to die. So they got all that in their system, right? Then they kill them. Then they pump them up with all kinds of stuff to put it in the market, and then they plastic it up. That's about 5-10 negatives right there. So if you're going to eat meat, try to raise your own. And I know it's easier said than done because in a lot of these jurisdictions, they don't want you to have your own animals in your own yard, but they want you to pay all this rent, all this lights, all this water, all this gas. But when it comes time for you to do what you got to do for you and yours, oh, they don't want that. And I'm blaming us because we should have never allowed this here to happen to us. We should be able to live our lives the way we want to live our lives, not the way they want us to live. We don't have no business going down here buying their food and stuff anyway. These people don't give a doggone about us. They gonna try to lock us down again too soon. Watch this. Allegedly. Let me read y'all comment. Hey, C Smalls. Life eats life. Exactly. Life eats life. You know, you want to live long, you want to be prosperous. And you know, and sometimes it's behoove you to just step away from this system, man. Step away from that garbage they feeding you on that TV. Man, y'all, I have the most beautiful days when it's some spiritual songs or some jazz music or some orchestra or classical or something like that, something that's going to sharpen my mind. Turn off that garbage mess. It's garbage. If y'all listen to the kind of music they got these children listening to, it's garbage, it's mess. It's provocative. It's about sex all the time. It's about drinking. It's about smoking. Everything is just so terrible out here. The food is just awful. Politicians are the worst. They're terrible. They supposed to be in place to help people. They not helping nobody. They hurting us. So I wanted to share with y'all that Buffalo Wild Wings article, how those wings are not wings. And I tell y'all all the time, if it don't look like what they say it is, don't bother with it. Don't bother with it. My friend was telling me the other day, she went to some gas station. She was so hungry from working so hard. And they had some rice and beans and something that looked like beef. They said it was beef. So she said, okay, I'll take the beef. She loved beef. And she said she tasted it. She said, it don't really taste like beef. She said it was so soft. You know, beef can be tender, but it still have like that little, rough edge to it. And so she said she was eating. She was like, this is not beef. And so she said she immediately spit it out, threw it away. And she started wondering, was it a rat? Was it a cat? Was it a dog? See, let me tell y'all something. We're dealing with all this inflation, agendas. We're dealing with all this stuff, right? People gonna do the extreme to cut costs, and especially with this food. They're gonna cut costs. A lot of these restaurants y'all going to, a lot of this meat and stuff, y'all, they could substitute it with a different animal that they could see, that they find on the street. A lot of y'all wouldn't know no difference because you put anything in your mouth anyway. All they gotta do is put some seasoning on it. People are like, ooh, that's good. Ooh, that tastes good. Not knowing they eating a cat or a rat. Just disgusting. So I just wanted to come out here and drop that jewel for y'all. Maybe today y'all watch what y'all eating. Watch what you feeding your children. Most of them products are consumed with nothing but sugar. And if you think about it, it don't make no sense in these markets because most of this food, they put all these different additives, preservatives, red color 1, blue color 2. Why? It doesn't make sense. If y'all think about it, does that make any sense to you? Put all that stuff up in there. They want us gone. They think they gods. All right. Oh, shalom, T. Washington. How you doing? KC Smalls says, thanks, and always catch your replays. Thank you, KC Smalls. I really appreciate it. Yeah, insects. They want us to eat insects. Crack shot 322 says that. But It's just a lot of stuff going on with the food. But y'all, thank y'all for tuning in, listening to me vent. I have to vent, y'all, because it just it doesn't make any sense what's going on out here. You know, the times we living in, y'all, it's getting worse and worse and worse. But maybe this will bring us back to God. Maybe this will bring us back close to nature. Maybe we'll get us some tents, because we forced to get us some tents because we can't afford to live like this no more and go out in nature. But I saw these people living in a tent the other day. And do you know the police came and told them they had to move their tent? They had to move it from right there. They couldn't live like that. So how y'all want us to live? Y'all want us to keep up with all this rent, lights, water, gas, while y'all keep on going up on it when people can't even afford it? Then when people are forced out of their homes because they can't afford it no more, y'all done shut everything down and people don't have no jobs and nothing no more because of what y'all are doing. And then you go out on the streets, you get a tent, because that's the only way you can live, and then you tell it, then the authorities come out and say, oh, well, you can't live in the tent. It's like, what do y'all want from our life? Y'all done took everything from us, including our names, all our rich ancestry, our freedom. If y'all think this is freedom, this is not freedom. You have to work some kind of dead-end job just to pay rent, just to pay lights, just to pay water and gas to people who don't give a damn about you. Yes, money, greed. Like, who the hell want to be living like this? I said, I'm not about to try to keep up with it. I'm going to give me an RV or something, go out there to the country and live out there. Then watch, it's going to still be a problem with these Luciferians. They want you to live how they want you to live. And then I started thinking about the system. This whole system is not created for a human being. Human beings get tired. Human beings get sick. Human beings have injuries. We're not freaking robots. They got it where you got to keep paying this, keep paying that, keep paying. Like how I mean, for like that's forever the system. How can you keep doing that and have anything for yourself? Yo, people are tired, man. I'm talking to my friend the other day. He's like, man, Zan, I'm tired of clocking in. He said, I keep clocking in just to get this money away. He said, living from month to month. He said, as soon as if I get sick or I can't work, I'm going to lose it all anyway. People are tired, and then we're getting older. As the days go by, as time progresses, y'all, please watch what y'all eat, man. You can eat to live, or you can live to eat. If you eat to live, you'll eat healthier. You'll eat less. You'll work out. You'll stretch. You'll meditate. You'll take your mind and you'll take your eyes and your ears off that TV and off that radio and listen to God. You know, just get in a place and be quiet. Listen to God. Go out there in nature. Take your shoes off. Take your socks off. Walk in the dirt. They got us around here living like how they live, these Luciferian devils. They so demonic. I don't know how they end up running everything, running the world. They stole everything they have and get away with it. Then they want to lock poor people up. But they the reason why people out here acting a fool the way they acting. These people that stole everything and get away with it. They want to pump up any and everything in the market. Tell it like it is, speak the truth, let it be known, tell the truth and shame the devil. Yeah, that's all they are, devils. Hi, Stephen Bates. Hi, Marcus Turman. Oh, hi, Suburban Squirrel. Greens from UK. Hi. How you guys doing out there? Yeah. They ain't nothing but some Luciferians. Like I told them yesterday on BitChute. When I get on BitChute, all I hear is nigga, you nigga, nigga this, nigga that. Yeah, these niggas built this country for you, though. You know, and I'm just tired of it. And I'm not a racist. Some of my closest friends are white people. I have Indian people who are my friends. I got people from all walks of life. But y'all, I've never in my life experienced so much racism. Like, this country is so racist. People didn't even know in New York it's so racist. People thought that New York was not like that. They be like, oh, you in Texas, I know you experienced a lot of racism, this, that, another. But I experience racism wherever I go in America. It's really, really terrible. And I told them yesterday on BitChute, BitChute is really bad, y'all. Every time I upload a video over there, it's the NIGGA word, which I didn't mean to say that, but that's what they were calling me. And I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm not coming back on this platform for somebody to keep on demeaning me this way, who's so full of hatred, who's just so ugly. I just never seen people who don't like another person because of the color of their skin and don't even know that person. This country is going down. If we in it, we might be taking a risk of going down with it. This country was built on nothing but corruption. Nothing but corruption. And what they do to certain classes of people, and particularly poor people, black people, brown people, and poor white people, is just unheard of. The jails are full of poor people in there when we have a system, a government, politicians who are the worst people on the planet, who are so corrupt. We have corporations that were built on the backs of other people and built on lies, greed, and stole everything to exist. But these people don't do no time, you know. So the minute we wake up our eyes and our minds to see what kind of corruption we're really under, these same people that want to lock poor people up are the same people that put anything and everything in your food. The same people that put anything and everything in the air. The same people that put anything and everything in the water. Why come they not locked up? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that bad people don't deserve to be locked up, but it's the bad people are running this world. I'll tell you that. Like that doctor who told everybody to go down there and do that. Now these people are dying. They dropping like flies. Let them hang dang. Hey, let them hang dang. My bestie on here. Thank you so much for all your support and all your love. Always buying my products and just, I really truly appreciate you. Let them hang dang. God bless you and your family. It's so good to see you this morning. Thank you so very much for everything. But yeah, these are the same people that's corrupting our water. They just contaminate. Now, I told y'all to watch that water. You better stack up with a lot of food and a lot of water nowadays and a lot of supplies and everything else, and try to pray, stay out the way, and try not to go so many places. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you have to go out of town, good luck with that. Man, there's so much going on out of town. I'm telling y'all, the stuff I've been seeing out of town, it's been a hot mess. You got people walking around with guns. Good people and bad people. You got people walking around with all kinds of weapons and stuff like that. Suburban Squirrel say, that's the truth, Representative. T. Washington say, yes, my stepfather passed from it. I'm sorry to hear that. And my condolences go to you and your family. But a lot of people have passed from that jab. But these people not locked up. Bill Gates and that doctor ain't locked up. They sat up here and told millions of people to go down there and do that, and keep telling these parents to let their kids get that. They not locked up, but they want to lock the poor people up though, for committing little small crimes, so they can survive in this demonic system. But I don't know, y'all. I don't like. Oh, he said you're let him hang dang. Say you're very welcome. I truly appreciate you. T. Washington say thank you. You're welcome. And my hearts and prayers go out to all y'all. Pray for y'all on a daily basis. Please pray for me. I wanted to come out and inform the public of this fake food. I read y'all the article when this live stream just started, so y'all can go back. If you just getting on here, go back once I end, which is going to be in a minute because it's really early in the morning here and I got to take care of business. Read the article, listen to the video again about the article. The man suing Buffalo Wild Wings for not selling real chicken, not selling real wings, and for putting false advertisement on there. But Buffalo Wild Wings are not the only ones. It's a lot of these different companies on this mess. It's genocide. It is genocide. You're right, Marcus Turman. It is genocide. They own every industry, y'all. All these industries are being ran by Luciferians with an agenda of planned depopulation, with an agenda of destroying mankind, as many people as possible. That's why they promote everything that's against God, because everything of God is to be fruitful and multiply. Is to love your brother as you love your neighbor as you love yourself. It's to be of love. It's to be humble. It's to be kind. These Luciferians, y'all, they promote everything against that. Everything against that. Y'all, watch the food. Watch the weather. I'm gonna have to start saying that because I always say, watch this world, watch the weather. But I'm gonna have to say, watch the food too. Let them hang dang say exactly. And if y'all remember when the jab first came out, they passed the law saying no one could sue the jab companies from dying from taking the jab. That's right, let them hang dang. And not only that, did y'all know that they didn't really do a lot of clinical studies on it. They had some people who volunteered. I only heard about this on YouTube. This lady, she volunteered her daughter and herself to get it, you know, so they could see how it affect them. It made the daughter disabled, paraplegic, and the mother, it affected her mind and brain and her body as well. They'll never be the same. They came back and they told everybody, they tried to take it to court, but they shut it up real quick because they signed some documents saying that they couldn't sue them. They wouldn't hold the companies liable. I don't know why people ran down there and got that to begin with. Because how you going to come out with something all of a sudden because an illness occurred and you don't know? Usually that stuff takes 10 years or more for them to do studies on, to do tests on mice. But they didn't do tests on mice. They put it out there to test all the people who went down there and got it. And when it comes to our health, that's something to me that can't be compromised. So y'all, not only do we have to watch a jab, we have to watch this food in these markets. We have to watch the air we breathing. We have to watch that water coming through the faucet and through the tub and everything else in our house. You got to watch everything around us now, man. It done got critical out here real quick, real fast, and in a hurry. And I hope y'all stay around places that you know of and around people that you know of. Rodriguez Perry said, I never took the... Me neither. T. Washington said, they sure did. Suburban Squirrel said, cooking from scratch helps. It helps a lot. The pre-prepared stuff is the worst. It really is. And in the pre-prepared stuff and the stuff in the market, it has all kinds of toxins in it, y'all. If y'all wonder why the human lifespan is not long, it's because of stuff people eating, along with what we breathing in the air, and along with being stressed out in this system. I mean, stressed the hell out every day. Who want to keep living like this? You got to keep working to give your money away. Or you got to keep on getting your food out of some grocery store and Lord knows what's in it. I don't like living like this. I hate it. I hate it. I hate the system. I don't like their food. I don't like their water. I don't like the government. I don't like none of it. I don't like nothing dealing with this system. It's so hateful. It's so anti-God. It truly is. And y'all be careful what you're feeding your children because it stifles their growth. Be careful of this stuff that they're teaching your children in school. Education is very important, but education starts at home. Teach your children how to be preppers. Teach your children how to be entrepreneurs. I did that to mine at a very young age. You know, a very, very young age. I didn't let the system teach mine how to be a slave out here. And don't even want to teach nobody their true history, especially for certain people. You go to them schools, they don't want to teach you your true history. They don't want to teach you what your people have contributed in society and how great your people are. They don't want to teach you that. They want to put you all on the news like you're a criminal. You know, but they're not going to say what made them criminals. And I'm not justifying anybody doing bad things because it's not right and it's not good. We living in a very demonic system over here. Very, very, very demonic. I don't know what goes on in the UK, Suburban Squirrel, but over here in America, it's terrible, man. This racism is bad. The discrimination is bad. The food is bad. The water is bad. The air is bad. The politicians are bad. They're liars. They're corrupt. The government is bad. All this stuff in all the industry. The music is bad. The TV and media is bad. So I said what I had to say, y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me. Y'all can follow me on Patreon for real, raw, uncut, unfiltered content. And if you're looking for land in bug-out areas, I have some for sale and for lease in Texas. And as always, watch this world, watch the weather, smell your water, boil and purify your water before you use it. Watch your food. Suburban, okay, let them hang dang say facts. T. Washington say, I'm glad mine is in the 11th grade. I'm done with the school system, girl. I took mine out of that school system because it was terrible. I had this teacher gonna tell me, your child read too slow. She was just in 2nd grade. I said, well, why y'all try to make these kids be on y'all level and go on y'all speed? Some of these kids learn a little slower than the other ones. Y'all try to rush their mind real quick. That's not how children operate. Suburban Squirrel say, yes, I agree. I've got 5 at home now and all home taught. The most important thing is teach them to think for themselves. Absolutely. It's all the same over here. Whatever happens over there, it happens over here too. T. Washington say, hallelujah. Suburban Squirrel say, thanks. Take care. You too. T. Washington say, shaking my head. Yeah. So true. So I was saying, I'm gonna start adding watch the food when I end my videos. So I'm gonna say watch this world, watch the weather, smell your water, boil your water before you use it. Watch the food that you're eating too, and keep surviving. It's a must. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. Have a blessed day. It's so good to fellowship with you guys early in the morning, and keep surviving. PurpleZan.com. Take care.